What's going on, guys? It's Fritz here and welcome back to another Pokemon video. Now guys, today is November 17th, 2016. If you guys aren't paying attention to the release date of Pokemon Sun and Moon, the release date for Pokemon Sun and Moon is November 18th, 2016, meaning that we actually, as of right now, have less than 24 hours until Pokemon Sun and Moon drops. Now guys, I am ecstatic. Like, I cannot believe that this is about to happen. We've been waiting since May for this, and I just can't believe it's finally here. Like, this is awesome. But enough about that. This is not the reason why I made that video, just to rant about how awesome Pokemon Sun and Moon is, kind of, but not really. The reason why I'm here today is to tell you guys about the team that I'm going to use for my Pokemon Sun Let's Play. I'm basically just going to list off my Pokemon team that I will be playing through Pokemon Sun for the very first time. So yeah, a lot of people have been doing this, so I decided I might as well, and I'm just gonna go ahead and just have one last video go out before the instant spam of Pokemon Sun Let's Play videos I will be forcing upon you guys. So sorry about that. You know, sorry, not sorry. But guys, if we can reach 10 likes on this video, that would be amazing. We reached 5 likes on that last video of about if I do that I'll get my PC, but can we just get 10 likes just to have it, you know? I feel like that'd just be awesome. I mean, I have about 98 subscribers, so I feel like, you know, getting 10 wouldn't be that hard. I mean, it doesn't take that long, just click the button or whatever. And I feel like I sound really petty saying that, but you know, I just want to know how many people who are subscribed to me are actually watching my videos and actually enjoy them. And then you're free to click the dislike button as well. I mean, it's whatever you want to think about my videos. So I have talked long enough. Let's get right into this video. Alright, so starting off with the starter Pokemon. Now this is going to definitely have a lot of controversy when I say this, but my starter Pokemon that I will be choosing is Primarina. Now, first of all, I'd like to say that Popplio has been my A1 since day one. A lot of people, when they first saw the trailer drop of showing off the 3 starters, they were like, what the crud is this ugly abomination? But you know what, guys? It's not about the outside that matters, guys. It's about the inside. And then through that, Popplio brought out its inner beauty through Rione and then Primarina. And that's to show you guys, that is just the magic that Game Freak does right there. I love Primarina's design. I love the hair, and I love just kind of the mermaid / siren look it has. I think that's really cool, and it's really interesting because we have never had a starter that has been like so kind of one gendered kind of. So it looks like a female. That's what I'm basically saying. Most of them are look gender neutral, and so a lot of that also kind of, you know, triggered a lot of people too, because they're like, why the heck is it as a girl? Well, if it's a girl, it better be 100% female or something, you know, something like that. But no, I think it's fine. So I just really enjoy the design, and I've of the lesser party have chosen Popplio to be my starter. And actually, you know, just the announcement of Primarina actually had a lot of people want to switch over to Popplio after they saw that. So I mean, I guess that's good for Popplio. And I think what's really awesome about this generation is that all 3 of the starters are like really well liked, like their final evolutions are, and that's awesome. That's a really great feeling, because really the only liked Pokemon in 6th gen, the 6th gen starters was probably Greninja, because nobody liked Delphox, and the Chestnut was kind of because a lot of people liked Chessman at first, and then it kind of when it evolved to Quad, and we're like, what the heck is going on? So yeah, there's that. Also, I forgot to mention their typing. Primarina is Water Fairy, which is a really good typing. Azumarill has that typing as well, and so it's a very good. Just has a lot of coverage going for it. All right, so moving on to the next Pokemon is the one, the only Vikavolt. Now, I wanted to use this Pokemon whenever I just first saw it in the trailer. I think it was around the summertime, probably June. I think is when it hit, and they showed off a bunch of Pokemon. They showed off like Bruxish and Drampa and stuff, and they showed off Vikavolt, and I was like, holy crap, Vikavolt looks awesome. It's a Bug and Electric type, and I I really like its design. It just looks so sleek and awesome. It looks like it's gonna be a fast Pokemon. It looks like something that I would use for competitive. And apparently, it doesn't seem like this is going to be necessarily a evolves at level 7 and level 10 Pokemon. It's going to be a pretty decent bug type, and I like that they're kind of strengthening up those bug types to be usable. This is kind of like the bug type, main bug type of the region, kind of like Caterpie, Weedle, stuff like that, Wurmple, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, what really just wins it over for this Pokemon is its design, and its typing. I like the Bug Electric typing. Just like I said, good coverage as well as Primarina's had. So, not much else to say about Vikavolt. Otherwise, other than it is a really good Pokemon. So, moving on to the third Pokemon on my list is going to be Lichen Rock. And the Lichen Rock Midday form, to be exact. That is in fact why I am getting Pokemon Sun in the first place. I was originally going to get Pokemon Moon, but then Pokemon Sun, whenever they announced that they were having like version exclusive that you can only get, so I kind of had to make a split decision. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get Pokemon Sun because I really like Lichen Rock's design, and Lichen Rock Midday. I should start saying Midday so people won't necessarily get confused. I like that it's a rock type. First of all, that's really cool. Because usually wolves or whatever kind of like normal types and stuff, and kind of are dark types, kind of like Poochyena and stuff like that. And I also like that it has a priority rock type move. That's kind of crazy. A priority rock type move, like what? Like that's kind of, I feel like that could be really good for competitive. And I think that's its signature move. So I don't know if it's the only Pokemon that learns that. But that'd be really cool if other Pokemon could get that move as well. We never really had a priority rock move, I don't think, at all, so that's really interesting. Like Game Freak's really bringing in some new stuff, and that's really cool. I like that. So yeah, I like its design as well. I like it just how it's just a general wolf. The wolf, I like it better than the werewolf design. That's why I like this Lichen Rock better. I also like the little stones sticking out of its mane. It's really cool. But yeah, that's all I got to say about that Pokemon. Moving on, we are at the halfway point here. Moving on to my fourth Pokemon on my team is going to be the only Alolan form on my team. Now, keep in mind that my team is all 7th gen Pokemon and all Alolan forms. Because I like to, whenever I go through a new Pokemon game, I like to have all the new Pokemon just to see what they're like. I don't really like to use older Pokemon, honestly. I just, because I've already used them before, most likely. Unless it's a Pokemon that I've never used before in my life, like through a Let's Play of the game. Or through a playthrough, necessarily. I am going to be choosing Marowak, the Alolan Marowak, that is. I'm kind of drawing a blank here. I'm a little tired. So Alolan Marowak is a Fire Ghost, which is a really cool typing. I think, what is it, the Litwick line has that typing, so that's really cool that it kind of shares that typing with it. And like I said, it has good coverage. We just have a lot of variety on my team. So Marowak, what I really like about it is its design, honestly. It has a black and white, sleek looking design. And I also love that it can spin. It has fire on its bone and it's spinning it, which is kind of like a reference to like Hawaiian cultures and stuff, like Hawaiian dances, which is really awesome. So that's about all I got to say about Marowak, other than it's a cool Pokemon. Keep in mind that I also like to have a water type, electric type, fire type, and grass type on my team every time I do a Let's Play through a game of Pokemon. So speaking of the grass type Pokemon, as you notice that I said that and that's missing, we have Serena. Now, Serena. Do I even need to say it? Like what's up? okay, for real. Let's get serious. All right, Serena, I like its design, obviously. All right, I'm just kidding. I'll stop. That's really wrong. Okay. I really like Serena's design. It looks really sassy and cool, and I think that's really awesome. You know, it's an independent woman who don't need no man. I like its Queenly Majesty ability, which I think prevents priority moves from being used at all. And I like it has a signature move called Drop Kick, which is actually Tropical Kick in Japan. So I wish it would have just been called Tropical Kick as well, because it makes more sense. But yeah, I really like Serena's design. I like its pre-evolutions too, Bounce Sweet and whatever the other one's name is, I don't remember. But yeah, so that is my 5th Pokemon. Now on to my final Pokemon for my Pokemon Sun Let's Play. Now there is spoilers on this Pokemon, so I'm going to go ahead and say that this Pokemon does have an evolution. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to mention it at all. I'm just saying it does have an evolution. So that's why I'm saying it's first Evo first, just because I don't want to avoid any spoilers. I know people don't want that to happen necessarily. But anyway, this last Pokemon is Crabrawler. Now I really like to have a fighting type Pokemon on my team, really, because it is a very offensive typing, and that really helps out with a lot of stuff. And I just think it really balances out my team, because I have a lot. I have fighting, I have grass, I have rock, I have fire, ghost, bug, electric, and water and fairy. That's a lot of typings. I can cover just about anything, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I do know what it evolves into, and I do know what happens, you know, just in terms of that. So there's not much I can really say about it. I can't be like, oh, what's it going to evolve into? I know what it's going to evolve into. But that's all I got to say about that. I'm just picking Crabrawler and its evolution or whatever. But like I said, I don't want to say anything because that Pokemon has not been officially released. But I maybe might talk about it in a later video, or maybe during my Let's Play. But anyway, guys, that is all I've got for you guys today. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Just because I know a lot of people may or may not be interested in what team I'm going to be bringing. But yeah, so I mean later tonight, guys, the first episode of my Pokemon Sun Let's Play will be up. So if you're still deciding on which Poketuber to watch, or I mean you're just deciding I might watch multiple people, I recommend you watch mine, because mine will be 1080p 60 frames per second, even though the 3DS and 130 only runs 30. I mean 60 kind of makes it look a little bit smoother, just by a little bit, but it helps. So yeah, it's gonna be a high quality Let's Play for sure, and I'll be covering the most parts of the game. I heard it's a very expansive game from what I've been seeing from people who got review copies, so that's looking to be really fun. So anyway, thank you all for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys all in the next one.